All right. All right, we are live. So, all right, everybody, welcome to our first October team call. It's October 1st, Thursday. It's first team call of the month. My name is Liz Bellini. I am the founder of Team Persevere. Been a coach since April of 2011. So I'm about 4.5 years in. Really was just somebody who got into the business to, uh, you know, reach my health and fitness goals. Really didn't know that there was a business opportunity attached to it. Fell in love with the program Turbo Fire, lost 30 pounds, won $500 in the Beachbody Challenge, and I was hooked with the business. And somebody told me that I could actually make money with this, and the rest is history. The rest is Team Persevere. So welcome tonight, everybody, to the call. If you're just joining, go ahead and make sure you mute your end so we have a nice, clear, quiet background, because I'm recording this, so that way anybody who misses the call, or if you want to go back and refer to it, we'll have that recording. So welcome everybody tonight to the call. I'm going to go ahead and jump into some recognition right now. With it being the 1st of October, I am going back for the past 2 weeks since our last team call on September 29th, I believe it, or no, 22nd. Our last call was September 22nd. So this is actually for the past 2 weeks, as far as like volume goes. Team Builders and Success Club is actually for the entire month of Success Club. Okay, so let's get started. So we have on the recognition in the volume department, in the 100 Club, we have Scotty B, Nicole Schmucker, Crystal Norris, Rachel Warner, Marley Mize, Jessica DeMuth, Suzanne Mardson, Sherry Krosner, Jerry Isaacs, Nicola Boak, I hope I'm saying that right, Mackenzie Buck, Chelsea Clement, Kimberly Cowther, Lisa Keaton, and Crystal Rodriguez. And that was in the 100 volume category. Good job, guys. So when I'm talking volume, basically we're talking sales, things that came across that people purchased from you, customers purchased from you. So good job. In the 200 category, we have Candace West, Corey Snyder, Ashley Sumner, and Keisha Robertson. Congratulations, ladies. We have 300 Club going. Leading the way on that is Heather Stetson, and also Mandy Miller in the 300. So good job, ladies, on that. If you're just joining, I'm going to mute your audio. Welcome to the team call. We're just going over some volume recognition. Great job, everybody, in that category for the last couple of months of September. Really rocking it. And, I just want to say that, like I had said in the call, I think it was the beginning of September, that starting in September for the rest of the year, it's like a ebbs and flow kind of month. September, like we predicted, was going to be slow. A lot of people struggled. And that's true all across the board, all across the network. But ironically enough, even though some of us might have struggled a little bit, and it might have been like pulling teeth to get people to join, overall, it was a big month for the team. And that's the crazy thing about this business, is that even though you might have slow times, the business and the work that you did prior to that, it works for you in the next month. So keep that in mind. And that's something that's longevity. Okay. So the more you're in it, the more you keep planting those seeds, the more this business actually starts to work for you rather than you working for it. Okay. So there's a good tip in longevity in this business. Let's talk Team Builders for the month of September. So we added 27 new coaches to Team Persevere in the month of September. So, which is totally awesome. So 2+ coaches, team builders. So anybody who is adding 2 or more coaches to their team in the month of September. With 2 total coaches, Candace West, Julie McCauley, Keisha Robertson, and Corey Schneider. Congratulations, girls. 3 coaches, added 3 coaches to their team. Jessica DeMuth, 4 coaches. Heather Stetson, she added 4 coaches to her team this month. Chelsea Clement added 6. I personally brought in 7 people into Team Persevere last month. So great job. I mean, the more people we can bring into this business, especially closer to the end of the year, is awesome, because we're helping these people get set up for success coming in 2016. All right. So team building towards the end of the year is totally key. All right, let's get right into Success Club. So Success Club for the month of September. People hitting at least 5 Success Club points, between 5 and 10 Success Club points. Leading the way in that area is Jessica DeMuth with 8, Nicole Mize, Marley Mize, Nicole Schmucker, Stephanie Parent, Jennifer Cupcho, and Mandy Miller all crossed the Success Club line with 6 Success Club points. Congratulations, guys. 10 and plus 10 or more points. We had, let's see here, Candace West with 10, Heather Stetson with 11, Corey Schneider with 12, and Chelsea Clement with 16. I ended the month with 20. So congratulations, everyone, on getting over that Success Club line. We all know that Success Club is the #1 way that we push our business forward. Rank advancements. So awesome rank advancements this month. And right at the end of the month too, guys. I'm so excited to announce these. So we had Emerald coaches. We had 3 Emerald coaches come into the team yesterday or last night or this morning or however that works. But we all know that Emerald Coach is a milestone in our business. It's when we really start to build a foundation of our team. It's when we're able to take advantage of a team cycle bonus now, which is a second way that we earn. You know, the first way that we earn is obviously through retail sales and commission. Once we become an Emerald Coach, we now are able to take advantage of that team cycle bonus, which, as most of you know, is where the depth in our business comes. That's where coaches really start to make money and the business starts to work for us. So people crossing the line as an Emerald Coach is Jerry Isaacs. Congratulations, Jerry. Bernie Clement and Keisha Robertson, Emerald Coach. We do have one coach who earned the coveted title, the title that a lot of people are shooting for towards the end of 2015, and that is Diamond Rank. You know, once you become a Diamond Coach, you really are starting to lead a team of people. It is a coveted rank. It is an important rank. It signifies your true, you know, just leadership in the business. Comes with a lot of respect. And we had one coach that earned that diamond rank. She is from actually Team Fit Possible, led by Heather Stetson, and her name is Chelsea Clement. Congratulations, Chelsea, for hitting diamond in your business. Congratulations. That is quite an accomplishment that you should really, really be proud of. So congratulations, everybody, on that awesome recognition. Like I said, it might have seemed like a slow September, but overall, the team did some incredible things. So good job, guys. I want to just give some information about what's going on with the team as we start to, move forward into the month of October. So obviously we have new challenge pack promotions that are up and running right now. So what are those challenge packs? We have the 21-day fix. So 21-day fix, and you actually are getting like an insulated bag with that challenge pack. So you're going to get the 21-day fix plus an insulated 21-day fix bags, probably to carry like your containers and, planning and things like that with food prep for $140. The 21-day fix extreme is also at $140. I don't believe that one comes with an insulated bag, but I'm not 100% sure. Another $140 challenge pack, but in the U.S. only. And I have to stress U.S. because we actually last month had quite a few Canadian coaches join Team Persevere. So yay for Canada. I don't know if any of them are on today, but we love Canada. Team Persevere welcomes you. So in the U.S., only Body Beast right now is at the Body Beast Challenge Pack is at $140. That also comes with a free performance line sampler, which is really kind of cool. You can test the performance line. So that is at $140, but that is for U.S. residents only. The promotion in Canada is actually the Body Beast Challenge Pack, and that comes with a free deluxe workout DVD, and that's going to come in at $164 for that challenge pack. We also have the 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme kickstart packages, and those are going to be at $180. So that is a really great deal as well. These are awesome challenge pack promotions, guys. We all know that the 21-day fix is an amazing program. So use those challenge packs to your advantage. Like do a 21-day fall back into fitness challenge group. Okay, 21 days to get a rockin' body by Halloween. I don't know. There's all those scantily clad Halloween outfits that everybody wants to wear. So I don't know. Maybe do a I don't know, something. I'm just giving you ideas. So I like the fall back into fitness idea, though. That's a cool one. So moving on, if we're following the team schedule, then you know that the first full week of the month is usually the week that we all plan to do our own individual free clean eating challenge groups. I know some of you might have already started one, which is totally fine. Maybe some of you are planning for the following week, which is fine. I personally shoot to do the free clean eating group the very first full week of every single month. So my free clean eating group is going to start on October 5th. It's going to run through October 9th. So that is going to be my way that I'm going to drum up some new conversations, get some new prospects going so that I can have some conversations about inviting to challenge group, coaching opportunity, things like that. All right. Let's see here, October 6th. Make sure you're writing this down on your calendar because that is when we are going to have the What is Coaching webinar. Okay, this is very important. You heard me talk about how the end of the year is a really important time to sponsor coaches, to bring new coaches into the business, because the people that you bring into the business now, you get them on their programs, are going to and they stick with their programs, you help them through, are going to have the transformation stories from now to the end of the year. Those are going to be your coaches starting in the busiest time of the year, in January, New Year's resolutions. Okay, so we want to get people started now so that they can get behind the product. They can have an experience with the product. They can become an advocate of these products so that come the time when our business is really booming and people really have a need for what we do, the beginning of the year, New Year's resolution seasons, we have a team, an army of people going out into, the marketplace to help people that have a huge need for what we have. Okay, so keep that in mind. Invite a ton of people to this What is Coaching webinar. There is no better way to introduce the What is Coaching opportunity than to bring them to this webinar. I personally signed, I think, 5 of the 7 people up from that webinar that I signed last month from that webinar. Okay, so if you're not inviting to that webinar, you're totally missing out. So invite to that webinar, October 6th. It's 9 p.m. Eastern on October 6th. Let's see here. So we have a new Coach Basics group that is going to be starting. It's going to start on October 12th. So if you yourself are a new coach, if you just recently signed, I highly recommend you getting into a Coach Basics group with us. It is led by myself and other team leaders on this team. It is the single best way for you to learn the business and to get a feel for how to get started, who to start reaching out to, how to talk to people, things like that. Okay, so that's going to start October 12th. Make sure you reach out to your upline sponsor coach about getting in on one of those groups so that you can start planning now on what you need for that group. I am also going to be hosting a Push to Diamond group. Okay, Push to Diamond is for those coaches who have completed Coach Basics. You can be anywhere from Coach rank to Emerald rank to Ruby rank, whatever it is. You are pushing for some kind of next level in your business. Ideally, this group is going to be pushing for Diamond. Okay, it's going to start also on October 12th. This group is not for the faint of heart. Okay, we're really going to be pushing hard for this goal. It's going to be a very small group. And actually, if you're interested in this group, you're going to have to reach out to your upline Diamond coach. Maybe that's me. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody else, but you're going to have to reach out to your upline Diamond coach, and they're going to give you an application in order to see if you even qualify to be in this group, because it's going to be something that is going to be really structured for those that are ready to go for those goals that they want to go for, and see if they're really positioned to do that. So that is also going to start on October 12th. It is going to run through November 19th, which is the deadline to qualify for that top rank that you're shooting for. Okay, so it's the last date that you can qualify. So if you're a Diamond coach, you want to hold your rank for 6 weeks. And that's November 19th to 6 weeks until the end of the year. Okay, so that's why we're choosing that time frame. Let's see here. Okay, we are also hosting a Sprint to Success Club group. Actually, it's not a group. Actually, it's just a team challenge that I posted today in the team page. Anyone who is going to sprint to Success Club, not have to worry at the last minute to get Success Club, is going to get it done early in the month. So anybody who hits Success Club from now until October 7th, which is next Wednesday, we have a really cool prize for you. It's a bracelet. And has Persevere on it. Go to the team page and check it out. And if you want to be a part of it, then just start talking in the stream. All right. Let's see here. Super Saturday is October 17th. Okay. October 17th. That's in 2 weeks. It is the last Super Saturday of the year. These are group meetings that take place all over the country, and they're great events. Beachbody coaches from all over the country go to these events to hear what the company is talking about. This is going to be a really important one to get to. So go back in your online office, see where there is a Super Saturday near you, and get to it. And take a friend or go with a couple of coaches, go together. There's going to be so much information put out. They're going to tell you what is going to be happening from now until the end of the year. I'm sure they're going to tell you all about the new program, Hammer and Chisel, which, by the way, there is a workout in the on-demand. If you have the on-demand in your club membership, there's a Hammer and Chisel workout. The Hammer and Chisel is a program where actually it's the first time ever Beachbody has combined 2 celebrity trainers, Autumn Calabrese and Sagi Kalev, partnered together to do these workouts. I don't know. I haven't checked it out, Scotty. So I'm actually I'll check it out tomorrow because I definitely want to try out that workout. So if you have the on-demand, that's a perk. Go check out that new workout. But back on track, the Super Saturday, I'm sure there's going to be more information about that program, when it's going to be out, the information on the challenge pack. It's going to be a great way to end the year strong. Okay, all of your 21-day fix people are going to want this program because Autumn's a part of it. All of your Beachbody or all of your Body Beast people are probably going to want this program because Sagi Kalev is in it. It's awesome. This company is awesome with the stuff that they put together. I'm so excited. I can't wait till Super Saturday. So if this is your first event, go. Just get there and you will love it, I promise. The next team call is going to be October 22nd. So make sure you're writing that down, planning ahead of time to make sure you're on that call. And we'll be talking about this particular item on the next team call, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up. The company started this, I think, last year. It's called the Fall Classic, and it's kind of like Team Cup, except it's only 2 people. So you and one other person team together for this Fall Classic, and you earn points through through challenge pack. Same concept as Team Cup, except instead of 5 people, it's only 2 people. Okay, so that's going to be coming up. That's for the whole month of November. I think registration for that opens up on October 19th. But we'll be doing more information on that for the next call. So I want to go ahead and dive into the topic and talk about this for probably the next 15, 20 minutes. It's a topic that I feel like is very important. I feel like a lot of people, work really hard to understand how to get really good at this particular topic. And the topic that I'm talking about tonight is objection handling. Okay, by show of hands, I want to see how many people have heard the objection, that's too expensive. Have you heard that? Like, this is too expensive. Like, Shakeology is way too expensive. Like, I can't do that. Yeah. Yeah, like everybody everybody thinks Shakeology is too expensive. So that's an objection. Okay. I don't know how, I think that's the most popular one. Like, the money objection is like the most popular one. Some people have like time objections. Do people get like, I just don't know when I'm going to have time to do this? Does anybody get that one by show of hands? Yeah, the time objection. Yeah. Does anybody get like the spousal objection? Like, I had to talk to my spouse. Like, my husband would never let me do that. Yeah. Is that one? I'm trying to think of what other ones we have. I think those are the top ones, like time, spousal objection, money objection. Those are pretty much the top ones. Yeah, they need permission to spend money. So really those are really about like the top 3 ones that really you're going to come into contact with and you're going to have challenges with. So the key is just to get really good at objection handling. Okay, that is actually a skill that is going to serve you well in your business. And I wanted to just kind of go over this topic, give you some objection handling 101, give you my thoughts on it, give you some direction on where and how you can get better at it. And hopefully these few little nuggets will help you, make that one little change in your business that is just going to be the thing that helps you, move forward and push through those objections, okay? And not get, baffled by fear when somebody says, yeah, well, how much is this going to cost? And then you're like, oh, great, they're not going to buy because they're already asking this question. so we're gonna work through, how you can kind of overcome that, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So let me just start by saying that when you lay the foundation right in your conversation, then really the rest is easy. Okay. Usually I don't get a whole lot of objections, to be honest with you. I really don't. And if I do, I can work through them pretty easily. And I believe I shared a few of those with you guys in the last Success Club boot camp that we did. But here's the thing. So if you're laying the foundation correctly in that early conversation, then you will see that the rest of the conversation is easy and you rarely get objections. All right. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean is that, you want to get really good at talking to the people that you're in conversations with early on in the conversation. Okay. You want to spend a lot of time really in step 2, I think it is, or step 3, where you're asking them, what is it that, it has intrigued you about this. Okay. So if we're talking about like the challenge group script, okay, you said, hey, I don't know if this is for you or not, but I'm running a 21-day fitness group. It has 30-minute workouts and portion control, nutrition, 1 meal provided. And we're all going to be doing this in the group. It starts October 19th. Would you be interested in hearing more? And the first thing out of their mouth is, yeah, that sounds really good, but how much is this all going to cost? Isn't that what everybody always says? Like right after you just invite them, like they're like, well, how much is this going to cost anyway? And I'll tell you right now, probably 95% of you are like, you give up right there. You're like, oh, you just assume that they're not going to buy because they're already asking about price. Okay. And this is where a lot of people lose the sale already, or they lose the challenge pack, close. Okay. It's because instead of answering with a question, that you answer with, you try to explain it all. You give so much information away that you scare these people away. And of course they're going to say, I have to think about it, because you gave them way too much to think about. Okay. So when you get that, when people say, well, yeah, that sounds good, but how much is this going to cost? Here is what I say. I say, yeah, totally. I can totally give you the breakdown on that. But really, it depends on your goals and what you want to get out of this, because there's a lot of different options. So would it be okay if I asked you some questions to see which way you're going to go? Some people have to make a purchase, some people don't. But let me ask you a few questions to see, because and that's the truth. You don't know if they already have a program or not. You don't know if they, already have some stuff. The truth is, you need to ask way more questions to find out what their need is, what their desire is. Okay. You want to ask the right questions so that you get the right answers. Okay. Ask the questions that you want the answers to. Okay, you want to know why they need this. You want to reveal a desire for what it is that they have interest in this. Okay, there's a reason deep down inside. And if you ask enough questions, you will reveal that desire. And before you know it, you will find that they will talk themselves right into the opportunity, and you avoid any kind of objection whatsoever. Okay, so really you just let them talk. You ask questions, okay, what are your goals? Why do you want to reach those goals? Like really dig in, and don't just stop at, oh, I want to lose weight. Well, why do you want to lose weight? Well, because I want to feel better about myself. Well, why do you want to feel better about yourself? Well, because I just want to feel good in front of my husband. I want to be able to play with my kids. I feel bad that I'm the kind of mom that, gets out of breath and just doesn't want to, doesn't have the energy to hang out with my kids. Like that's deep. That's life stuff. Okay. And really you cannot put a price on a mom feeling better to spend time with her kids in a park because she can't catch her breath or something like that. Okay. That is what you want to reveal. Okay. And that's what they're thinking about. You're letting them talk about why they need this opportunity. Okay. And really what you're doing is you're letting them talk themselves right into this opportunity. You're letting them talk themselves right into the reason why they need it. And before you know it, they don't care how much it costs. When you get to the cost, they're like, oh yeah, you know what? Giving myself a chance to fix a situation where I'm too out of breath to play with my children. Yeah, $140 seems well worth that. Okay, that's what you want to uncover. That's the kind of questions you want to ask. You want to just kind of, build your presentation around their need, around their desire. And the only way that you're going to find out their need and their desire is if you ask questions. So be bold and be courageous and ask those hard questions. Don't be afraid to reveal this, okay? People want help. So be bold and help them. All right. That was my first tip, find the need of your prospects. I have 5 tips. 2, the second one, believe in the opportunity in the product. Okay. Do you believe? Ask yourself, do you yourself truly believe in Shakeology? Do you yourself truly believe in the workouts? Okay. And do you have enough conviction behind that belief to go out and talk to the people that you're talking to and show them your belief, show them your conviction? Okay, speak with authority. You know what I mean? Like you truly believe this, like you're passionate about it. Because people can feel that. They can feel that on the other side of a conversation, whether you're talking in a private message on Facebook or whether you're talking face-to-face or over the phone. I'm telling you, your conviction and your passion will come over much more strongly if you're talking face-to-face or over the phone. That's why I try to get a lot of people on the phone, but sometimes that just doesn't work. But you still can, translate your passion and your conviction over personal message. You just have to use your words correctly. Okay. So definitely, check your belief system, and then have the courage to share that passion, share that belief, and don't let fear creep inside of you. Okay. Your prospects give you fear because you fear what they're going to think. You fear what they're going to say. You fear an objection. Okay, which keeps you from being passionate and convicted. Okay, like there's a story about that, about fear or whatever. I think it's about like a mailman. Okay, FedEx guy. He needs to deliver this package. Okay, he has to deliver this package on time, or he's going to lose his job. Okay, and he has like 2 minutes to deliver this package, and he's pulling up to the house. And when he gets out of the car, he has the package in his hand and he goes to deliver this package. It needs to be on this doorstep, like literally in less than 2 minutes. And he sees a sign that says, "Beware vicious dog." And he's like, oh crap. He's like, you know what? I don't want to lose my job. So he goes into the gate, he walks up to the porch, and right before he sits it down, he sees this dog on the porch that doesn't have a muzzle, that doesn't have a chain, and it is just seething, and it is just growling, it's just like this mean dog is about to lunge at him, okay? And he's frozen in fear, and he just stops, and then all of a sudden this little girl walks up. She walks right up to the porch, walks right up to the dog. Oh, hi puppy. And she's petting him and the dog licking her face, and all of a sudden it's a nice dog. The only difference between that mailman and that little girl was that the little girl couldn't read. She couldn't read the sign that said, "Beware a vicious dog." But that mailman read the sign, and instantaneously was fear put into him and could not move forward to that dog because fear was placed in him. Fear is your prospects. don't let your prospects put fear into you. Go forward, okay? Because you don't know what's going to be on the other side, okay? So that's kind of like my little story that I have to share with you on belief and breaking through fear and using your conviction. Number 3 is emanation. Emanation is, what are the objections that you're getting? Think about what the objections you get. If it's the money objection, if it's the spousal objection, if it's the time objection, those are the 3 ones I think that we talked about. Think about those objections and think about which one you get the most. Okay, I'm just going to give you a couple seconds to think about that. Which ones do you get the most? Okay, emanation is, that's your belief. If you get the money objection, it's because you believe that this stuff is too expensive too. Okay, your prospect can feel what you feel. If you feel that this is expensive, then your prospects are going to feel that you feel that it's expensive. So of course they're going to feel like it's expensive. All right. So you have to work on that. You have to work on what that objection is. If you get the money objection a lot, then you're going to have to work on believing that this is not expensive. You have to work. We know that this is not expensive. Okay. We know that people spend money on ridiculous stuff. People have the money to spend on Shakeology every month. They do, but instead they buy it on worthless crap that is not helping them push their lives forward. Okay. So we need to get behind the reasons why we believe this is not expensive. And then we can move forward with conviction and belief in why we don't believe that it's that expensive. Once we go into a conversation and we truly believe that this is not expensive, then our prospects are going to feel that. They're going to, because we're going to put it across that way. We're going to show them that it's not expensive through our conviction and our passion, okay? And what we are telling them, okay? And it's going to make sense to them. And then we're going to eliminate that objection. Okay, so emanation, you have to work on that. What a man thinketh, so he is, right? What a man thinketh, so he is. We are what we believe. Okay, so think about really what it is that you believe, really deep down. And you can easily tell what you believe by the feedback that you're getting. If you're getting a lot of money objections, it's because you yourself have money objections. If you have a time objection, if you're getting a lot of time objections, it's because you yourself have time objections. Okay? If you have spousal objections coming at you, it's because you have spousal objections. All right? So think about that. Think about that. That might be a hard pill to swallow, but you might want to look at it. It might help you grow your business. So let's go on to the number 4. Number 4 is excuses. Okay, we all know that excuses are well-planned lies, right? So excuses come across on more than just our prospects. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the last thing with emanation that I was talking about. So excuses, if your prospects have excuses, it almost turns out like, you have a couple of excuses on your own. Once you get over your own personal excuses, you help your prospects get over their excuses. Okay, because when you get over your excuses, then you are able to free other people from their excuses with your passion, with your being, because you just beam it out of you. Okay, so the way that you can kind of help in this area, you can kind of just change your mindset. Change your mindset to the simple fact that no matter what, you are moving forward, whether it's with challenge group or your coaching business. No matter what people tell you, yes or no, they tell you, yes, great, get on board. We're going forward. I'm going with or without you. Oh, you have an objection. Oh, you can't make a decision. Okay. I love you where you're at. I'm going with or without you. You take on the mindset that I'm going with or without you, no matter what. I'm on this train. I'm in this to win this. I am going with or without you. Okay, that is the mindset that you have to take because you've eliminated all the excuses. You've eliminated all the excuses and you are moving forward no matter what. So whether or not that person joins you or not, they still see that you have eliminated all your excuses and you are moving forward with or without them. Okay. And either that'll help you right then in the moment because they're going to say, oh shit, this girl, she ain't joking. She's going with or without me. And they're either going to want to jump on or they're going to jump off. And they're either going to be gone forever or they're going to jump on the next time the train comes around, okay, which will be in a month or a year, okay? So as long as you're still on the track and you're still in this, they'll come back. I guarantee it. So really, when it comes down to it, you can't convince somebody. You can't. You cannot convince somebody, because if you try to convince somebody to join, then you have to convince them to do the product. And then you have to convince them to drink their shake. And then you have to convince them to do their workouts. And then you have to convince them to be a coach. And then you have to convince them to do coach basics. And then you have to convince them to stick around and be active, and that's no fun. That is not the way to grow a business. Okay. So stop trying to convince people, because it just keeps happening. Even if you do finally convince them to join, you're going to have to keep convincing them over and over and over again. And that's just no fun. So eliminate having to convince somebody. Just realize that they're going to do what they're going to do no matter what. You want to find the people who are going to go with you no matter what, with or without you. Right. So you want it to be like, people are going to join you because they want to work with you, because they feel honored that they get to work with you. Same thing with challenge groups. This challenge groups are not just something that you're putting together for fun, just for the hell of it. That's not how this works. People should feel honored to be in your group, to be honored to work with you, to be honored to join your coaching team. Okay. That is the kind of, that's just the kind of, like power and passion that you carry. Okay. And that's just what you kind of emulate from yourself. And people can feel that. Number 5, this is my last takeaway of the evening. The next step is basically, when it comes down to it, guys, is you have to invest in you when it comes down to objection handling. You have to take the time to invest in training, in learning this stuff, because this is a skill that will not just help you in this business. It is going to help you with your spouse. You can objection handle your spouse. You can objection handle your children. Okay. Your children are going to give you objections. They're not going to want to go to bed at 9 p.m. They're not going to want to eat their vegetables. They want to defy us all the time. We can objection handle them. We totally can. I do it with my kids all the time. All right. Objection handling comes into play everywhere. Okay. And it really does help. So investing in you, finding ways that you can invest. There are a few resources that I can point you to. Obviously, I've learned all my objection handling training from Danny Johnson, DaniJohnson.com. Danny has taught me a lot on objection handling. We have a really good close resource who's awesome at objection handling, and that's Tommy Migrant. If you just type his name into YouTube, he's done several summit speeches on objection handling. One with Barbie Decker, who is now Barbie Kalev. She's married to Sagi Kalev, the Body Beast guy. He also did a training with Mike Ryan, who is also awesome at objection handling. So those are 2 close resources to us that we can use. But other things come into play here too, guys. Skills in talking to people, skill in your belief. That is actually a skill. Believing, strengthening your belief in the product, in the program, and how to do that, and how to effectively come across with a strong belief. Working on those emanations, and then lastly, of course, working on your excuses. Okay, and eliminating all of those. And when it comes down to it, it comes down to us. It comes, work on you harder than you work on anybody else, and you will find yourself unusually successful. Okay. Work harder on you than anybody else, and you will be unusually successful. You might want to invest in some training. I've personally been to 5 Danny Johnson events, one in Orlando, Florida, one in Cleveland, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Chicago, and I can't think of the other one, but I've been to at least 5 of her events. So I've seen her live 5 times. I've invested myself 5 times into live events with her. Those are key turning points in my business. So you have to ask yourself, how serious do you want to be in this business? How much do you want to invest? And really your skill depends on it. So you can get a whole lot of free training too, don't get me wrong, but at some point in your business, you might want to think about investing a little bit more in you on the skills that are going to pay you forward in your business. It'll pay you tenfold, I promise. So so that's all I have for you guys tonight. Objection handling 101. I wanted to get done by 9:45, and it looks like I did that. So let's just have a really great month. October 1st, Sprint to Success Club, guys. October 7th. Let's do it. All right. We will see you guys later. Thanks for joining, and have a good night with your families. We'll see you later.